Hi everybody, I'm back after a 2-week break. This is Simply Ann, and this is my card for today. It says so many reasons to be happy and sending happy thoughts your way. And by the way, thank you for making me very happy last week with all your nice comments on my blog. And you can find my blog, if you're watching this just on YouTube, you can find my blog at paperwishes.com/simplyann. Alright, so if you want to make this card, follow me. Today I'll be using Emma's Chalkboard Artful Card Kit. It's got 72 die cuts, 29 cutouts, 7 custom papers. Here is the back. As you can see, 108 total pieces in this kit. Then we also have the black suede paper, and this is 8.5 by 11. And the chalkboard embellies. It comes with a bunch of different decorative brads and little things that go around the brads. And chalkboard, this is Emma's chalkboard ribbon set. There's 6 different ribbons in here. And the chalkboard saying stickers. So these are the dazzles that are white, and they look great on black for a chalkboard look. And here is the back of that. And the sheets themselves are all white, so that's why the packaging is showing you a printout of them white on black so you can see them better. Alright, with that, let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is take this die cut and turn the black suede paper to the back. And I'm just going to trace the inner oval. I'm just going to cut out just outside this line. Okay, so I've got my black suede oval, and then I'm just going to place it. I placed this is liquid tacky glue around the border of that, so that'll stick to it. And let that dry for a couple minutes. Alright, and so I peeled off this dazzle here. It says so many reasons to be happy. That's just gonna go right in the center of my die cut here. And the white chalk dazzles here, these chalkboard sayings dazzles, look really nice when contrasted with the black suede background, and it gives a nice texture too. Alright, so I've got my blank white card here, and this is a 6.5 inch by 5 inch card, and I'm just going to cover it with some of this pattern paper. So I usually just like to go around the edges and then X in the middle, and I've already cut it to fit, so just gluing it down. And then I also have a couple strips of this other pattern paper. This is 2 1/4 inches wide. This is 1 1/4 inches wide, and those are going in the center of my card. So I'll just kind of eyeball it here. And here is the other strip. And now you'll see that there's quite a bit of excess at the top. So what I do with that is just take it to the back and take a pair of scissors and slice that right off, making sure it's lined up with the card itself. There we go. Alright, now I also have foam tape on this die cut right here, but I also want to add some of the chalkboard embellies to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna stick a few of these brads in here before I tape it down. Alrighty, so here what I have done is just placed 4 brads, and I've poked the holes with this handy dandy craft pick, and then I foam taped this piece on. Oh yeah, before I did, I threaded some of this narrow ribbon from the Emma's Chalkboard ribbon set through this scalloped lacy die cut and just tied that in a bow. And then I went ahead and foam taped that to pretty much the middle of my card here. So now I just want to add another of these really pretty die cuts. So I've got this here, I've got my little poker, my pick here. I'm just gonna make a hole in the middle of that flower and then take this decorative brad and poke those through to create another flower center, and just open the brad legs on the back, and there you go. And then this is going to get foam taped right around here. Alright, so here's my finished card. So many reasons to be happy. There's that little die cut foam taped with that brad in the center, and then on the inside, here's what I've done. I've just put this die cut border across the middle. This banner thing is one of those cutouts on the greetings sheet. These two things are also die cuts. This circle has the option of being popped out on its own, but I decided to keep it whole for this card, and that's my inside. So we have so many reasons to be happy, sending happy thoughts your way, and then some room for a greeting of your own, and you can sign it there too. Alright, so that's today's card. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please stay tuned for today's bundle, and I'll see you again next week. So first in today's bundle are the Chalkboard Sayings Dazzles, and these have a really neat look if they're placed on black or darker papers. They look kind of like chalk on a chalkboard. So they have lots of different sayings. They have a special day, love more, worry less, cherish yesterday, dream tomorrow, live today, do something every day that makes you sparkle. That's fun. And we have life, you and me, so many reasons to be happy, believe something wonderful will happen, and it will. Enjoying time well wasted, celebrate the little things, and this is happiness. And there's also additional ones. On the back, here's an image of all of the dazzles. And these are on 3 sheets. Each of these sheets, I know it's hard to see because they're white on white, but they're 9" by 6" sheets of stickers. So those are the Chalkboard Sayings Dazzles. And then we also have the Chalkboard Embellies pack, and it comes with 28 different brads, and they also have decorative backgrounds or accessories for the brads, so those are also fun. We have the Emma's Chalkboard ribbon set, and it's got 6 different ribbons in here that all match perfectly, and the Emma's Chalkboard Artful Card Kit. We have the black suede paper. It comes in 8.5 by 11, and it's very nice and velvety. And finally, the star of the show is Emma's Chalkboard Artful Card Kit with 108 pieces. Here's some project ideas. There's a card there on the front. And these kits are perfect for layering. They've got die cuts and papers. Here are all the project ideas that you can use to kickstart your creativity here on the back. And then just all the components of the kit, which we will look at now. So here's the first page, which I think is gorgeous. I just love the colors and the patterns of this kit. It's got kind of a modern illustrative feel to it, and it's got a nice thin border. So I think it's kind of a shabby chic look with the old-time flourishes there. Then we have a pink tiny floral paper. This is green and pink and kind of a yellowish color on a chalkboard background. Then we've got the ivory Oliver pattern, a green with a tiny black dot, and it's got some nice texture to it. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it's got a lot of layered detail on these sheets. Here's a white with black tiny dots all over. And then they also have a sheet that has sayings on it as well. So these have all kind of inspirational sayings, and you can use these separately by cutting them out, or you can use them as a background itself. Then we have the sheet of die cuts, and as always, about half of them are blank for your own greetings to be added, and the other half are filled in already, and there's pretty much all of the greetings that you would already need here, but if you wanted to add like a specific occasion or name to them, you could by printing that on them or stamping or writing. Then we have the fabulous die cuts, and so glad they are die cut because this would be a nightmare to just cut out every single piece. And they are on a very heavy cardstock, I would say almost like a chipboard. And so they've got lots of different swirls, flourishes, labels, tags, shapes, hearts, flowers. Some of the big labels here or frames have an inner piece that pops out, like this one, the oval inside pops out. So you have an option of either using it whole or you can pop out those pieces separately. And then we've got more flowers, some borders. There's a border I think on each of these 3 sheets of die cuts. Yep. And this one's a really pretty pink border. And when you pop out all these innies, it does look a little more detailed than it looks here in the video, but when you pop out all of those, it looks a little more lacy. And then we have these cute hearts and some more chalkboard backgrounds and banners here. I love this love banner. Alright, so those are all the components in today's fabulous chalkboard themed bundle. I hope you guys will take advantage of this one. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next week.